are finishing off the week with shoulders and arms. We're gonna hit 3 or 4 different shoulder movements here, and then we're gonna hit only one for biceps and one for triceps, but you'll see when we get there, that'll be plenty. We're gonna start here with just standing side raises with dumbbells. So let's recap our form really quick. We don't have our arms perfectly straight and locked. They're just slightly bent, so this is our frame. And all we wanna do is lift with our shoulders. So think like I wanna throw the back of my knuckles through the opposite walls. And I'm lifting with my shoulders. Good and controlled, resisting on the way down. So we're working on the way up and on the way down by resisting that weight. Chest is staying up, no swinging, no momentum. Shoulders are getting all the work. So no superset, anything fancy here, just focus on the reps, quality of reps, challenge yourself with the weight, but don't break form. Next, we're going front raises. I don't go much higher than about my forehead. If you go above that, I feel like I lose tension in my shoulders and it actually shifts to my triceps because I can just hold it up. So what I want to do here is stop right about my shoulders and keep constant tension in my shoulders. So just like we're doing side raises, arms aren't locked, just slightly bent. And I'm wanting to keep all the tension in those shoulders and not swinging it up. So your core is tight, shoulder width apart for your stance, gonna keep you balanced. Think if you're like playing defense or if you're riding a snowboard or a longboard or something, you wanna have wide enough stance that your center of gravity is there. And it helps you keep from swaying and you keep the tension here. Okay, next we're going to do a bent over rear delt fly here. So what I'm doing is I actually have the weight behind my ankles here. My chest is up, I'm creating a flat back. And again, arms aren't locked, slightly bent. And I'm squeezing those back using my rear delts. We're not raising up using momentum. There's a little bit of a rhythm to it, but we're not swinging it. We're squeezing them back and then controlling them down. You wanna keep that tension, so you come back and squeeze, and then keep that tension there as it goes back down. Okay, now we're gonna finish shoulders with a press. This one really is gonna depend on your core strength. So we wanna, again, have about a shoulder width apart stance, and we want a tight core here, because we're gonna do a single arm standing shoulder press. Notice how when I press, that I'm not just going straight up, I'm gonna go up and a little bit towards the center, towards my head. And that's gonna give me a better squeeze here. So back down, stretch. I'm going past my ear, but I want you down to at least your ears. Back up, controlled. No bounce here to cheat it or anything. Chest is staying up. Everything else is quiet and supporting. As we work the shoulders, you hit one side, then you'll go into the other. If you can come down and touch your shoulder, that's great. And squeeze it back up, but don't bounce it off the shoulder. No bounce at all. Okay, follow me over here. I'll show you what I meant. We will only need one movement for triceps and one for biceps. Here's why. So, is it heavy enough? Yeah. So right now, we're going to do a straight bar attachment here. Elbows are by our sides, just slightly forward, strong wrist. We're just doing a tricep push down here, straight bar. Turn those knuckles down, squeeze those triceps. What we're gonna do to make this extremely challenging is we'll do a drop set. So you'll start with a heavier weight, drop to lower weight, hit some more reps. I think that's gonna hit some more reps. You'll see in the caption. And then you're gonna actually drop again. So you're gonna have 2 drop sets in every set. So every set really technically is like 3 mini sets. And I did that 3 times. So you're gonna get 9 total sets there. Short rest, triceps are just gonna get super full of blood. Really good and worked. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna fix this really quick. There it goes. I'm gonna drop this cable to the bottom. And we've done these a bunch of times on this platform. But if you're new, let's recap them. So these are 21s for biceps. So they're called 21s because it's 3 sets of 7 in 1. So you're going 7 reps from the bottom. So 7 half reps. You want to emphasize that stretch of the lower bicep head. Squeezing it up halfway, stretching it back down. Tension staying in the biceps with a strong wrist. Then you're gonna hit 7 reps from the top. Coming down halfway, squeeze it back up, turn those wrists over. That little wrist turnover is so important to get that squeeze there, that contraction. And then you go 7 full. So you're just combining the first half with the second half, going from all the way down to the bottom, turn those wrists over, squeezing at the top. So similar to we did double drop steps for triceps, 3 little mini sets in 1 set. We're gonna do that 3 times again for 21s as well. So arms are super pumped, full after that. Really good way to follow up the shoulders. We hit the shoulders from the front, sides, and rear delts, and then hit our presses. Worked some core strength. I know it wasn't necessarily a core exercise, but very core intensive because that's what's supporting and keeping us balanced. Still gonna go 60 minutes to finish the week. Have a great workout.